All right, I wanted to give you a really short demo of what's coming up in the next few days on Pages CMS. Moving forward, you'll be able to access the development um, preview build of Pages CMS at dev.pagescms.org. And I've set up a demo repo here. So first thing you'll notice, hopefully, when you use the dev version, is that it's a lot faster to load after the initial, the first load. I've added a lot of caching. It's still not 100% perfect, but it's quite a lot better than it used to be, and hopefully we'll make it better over time. The second thing you'll notice here is you have two media folders. We now have the ability of defining multiple media folders, and this allows us to, for example, using images for most of our fields, and then in one case, for example, here for the attachment, I decided to go and use the media files. By the way, I've also fixed on all the file image related fields, like for example, even on rich text, I've fixed the extensions and categories attributes, so you can now actually filter those and it will work. What's next? Well, let's have a look at what I think is one of the coolest. The select field got quite an upgrade. And one of the more powerful features that I've added is the ability to fetch from a remote URL. So in this case, when you're entering an author, you have the ability of specifying their GitHub ID. And to do that, I thought it'd be a lot easier to actually go and directly ask GitHub. So you have the ability here of seeing that you have you have like directly results coming from the GitHub API, and the way I've done that is in the settings. Let's have a look. For the authors, here I have definition of a select field, and then I'm specifying that, there's an option fetch that allows me to define a URL, which is the GitHub API here, method get, some parameters. This is the input that the user is typing in the field. This is the label, that's the value that is being displayed in the select option box, and the value is actually the ID that is coming from the API. And I'm even able here to pass headers, and I'll be disabling that OAuth token right after the demo. So yeah, it's a pretty cool feature, I think. You obviously have the ability, as I mentioned, I've upgraded a lot of the image components, so image file and so on. One of the nice little things that I've added is the ability to do drag and drop uploads, which I think is a lot more convenient. And what else? Have the ability of now finally being able to actually upload regular files, not just images. I know that was not a really hard ask, but I never got around to doing it. You have the ability of defining multiple entries for select fields as well, so a lot better if you want to go and have an array of values. And then also similar to the reference, the fetch option, you also have a reference field, allows you to actually go and refer other collections. So here, the values, the entries that we actually go and get out of this are actually coming from the authors collection, right? So we're able to actually go and present that as a select box. Yeah, there's a lot more like small and large improvements that we made, but really that's the gist of it. So hopefully you'll like it. Have a good one.